Does my hair light look okay? Shit, I didn't even notice. Woo! Now she's in frame. You can't even see it, can you? Oh, you can see it. Oh, you can tell. She's there. She's there. I see her. I got this really cool camera set from thrift store. And it's like this old vintage camera deal, and like it actually works and you can change the lenses out, and these are like, it's like a, ugh. This one is the, oh, it's a macro. I didn't even notice that. 16 to 22, no, 78 to 210 is this guy. 78 to 210, so zoom lens, and you can change the f-stop. It's so weird. There's no lens cap on it, which kind of makes me a little sad. And then there's this guy, which is a, oh, 85 to 205. So we got two zoom lenses. And then this guy is a, oh, it's a 50. It's a nifty 50. You have to unscrew it. Like, you can't just, that's, like, this is just so cool. I mean, like, come on. I don't know, man. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it over here. You know, put it in the shot. Cause I like it. I love this case too. Like, I might actually use this case just for like my lenses. This one is broken, but you know, that's okay. I thought I would share that with you. That was a really long intro. That was a long ass intro. But it has to do with what we're talking about today. So that's good, I guess. I don't even know. Does it look stupid? Does it look dumb? Who knows? Who cares? What in the actual hell are we talking about now? Because I swear to God, this is just friggin' ridiculous. Oh, bitch. Do I have a story for you? This is a Sunday ramble. This is not a Dr. Pepper. I will be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Sunday Rambles. My name is Gerken, and I'm a filmmaker from... I was about to say I'm a filmmaker from documentary. That's not gonna work. That's why I don't know the Dr. Pepper until I say Dr. Pepper. Hi everybody, my name is Gerken. I am a documentary filmmaker from Kansas City, Missouri, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I like drinking Dr. Pepper and talking to a camera, and that is exactly what we're gonna do today in today's Sunday Ramble. Yes! What the hell is wrong with you? That was good. That was a good one. Yeah. Look at these breads. Look at this bread. You know, in all its glory, I love Dr. Pepper. I have like a serious problem. Like it's a problem. What are we talking about today in today's Sunday Ramble? Sorry, I glitched out. We are talking about gear. Let me tell you a little story. And this is such an embarrassing story, but it's a story that happened, and I need to talk about it because it's a perfect topic for a Sunday Ramble. I was filming a documentary about Kansas City, and well, I already filmed it, and it might be out now. Who knows? I have filmed a documentary about Kansas City and creatives in Kansas City, and whilst I was filming it, we were doing the interview portion, and this loud ass air conditioner was going the whole time. It was kind of an older building. I honestly didn't think you could turn it off until somebody walked over there and turned it off. And I was like, okay, I could turn it off for the rest of the interviews, but it was already going in everybody else's interviews, so I might as well just leave it on, because if it sounds like shit, they might as well all sound like shit. Do not ever do what I did. Do not ever do it. And here's why. None of the interview was usable. Not a single portion of the interview was actually usable in post. And I went through, and here's what it sounds like.
Not only like connections with each other, but I really love to connect with my clients too. So photography gives me a good...
Listen to it. Listen to that horrible, horrid air conditioner. That is just awful. Okay, it's awful. I had spent like the last 6 months or so thinking that my biggest issues with any of my films was lighting. And in reality, I don't actually think that it is. I think that my biggest issue in any of my films is audio. If you know how to use lighting, You can use pretty much any light, including a window light. All you have to do is kind of learn it. Audio is a different story. Audio, gear actually matters, whereas lighting, it kind of doesn't. There are a couple things or a couple factors that come into buying a light, per se. Whereas there are a couple factors that come into buying a microphone. Buying a light versus buying a microphone are completely different beasts, and we all know that in the film and video world, right? Buying a light is important. Buying a microphone is more important. Buying a microphone that is good and knowing how to use said microphone, that's even better. So let me give you an example. This light that's on me right now, yeah, this is like 2 feet. It's like a 2-foot softbox. And it's a shit softbox. Okay, like compared to like those nice ass aperture bitches, yeah, though this is a shit softbox. But like whatever, you know, it doesn't even matter to me. Because I know how to use it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I know how to use it well enough to make these stupid videos, okay? I know how to use it. And so I was planning on upgrading this light. I was planning on upgrading it because, you know, I'm filming more of these and I'm kind of getting consistent with them. So I wanted to upgrade this light, I wanted to upgrade this, and I was in the process of doing the studio anyways. And so I was like, you know what, let's just upgrade the light. Like, it's the light that's on me. It's the light that's most important. Let's just upgrade this. It's the only light that I use. That's a lie. I use that. Let's just upgrade the light. Oh, I had to make sure she was still going. Then, after I heard this wonderful air conditioner audio, I was like, you know what? Screw lighting. Fuck the light. You don't need lighting. Not right now. You need audio, and you need better audio, and you need better audio now. Especially if you're getting into documentary. I have seen countless of Mark Bone's films. Countless. The amount of times that he actually uses like a light, little to none. But his microphone costs $2,500. Why? Because audio is so important to video. And I guess I always thought that like you had to have better lighting to make your video quality better. And in turn, in practice, yeah, that's kind of true, but it's also kind of not. It doesn't matter how you light your film. If your audio is shit, that's it. That's the film. You don't get a redo, you don't get a second chance. That's it, that's the film. I'm going to, luckily, I have access to these people, and I messaged them and I said, look, I'm sorry, I screwed up. All of the audio was just horrible, can we refilm it? And luckily, all of them had said, yes, we can refilm it, let's just do that, we'll reschedule it. So we're gonna go refilm it, I haven't done it yet. We're not gonna refilm the interview, we're just gonna like film their voices and I'm gonna figure the rest out. But if you ever find yourself in a situation where you don't have access to that person again, and your audio is bad, that is just, I couldn't even imagine. I'm sitting here, and these are like my friends from Kansas City that I did this film with. I'm sitting here freaking out because the audio is bad, and now I have to ask them to come back and redo it. And it's 110% my fault. But I couldn't even imagine if I'm filming a documentary in Arizona, and my biggest fear is telling him like, yeah, the audio was horrible. So what did I do? I ordered $500 worth of audio gear, only audio gear, and I'm gonna upgrade that setup before I upgrade my light. Okay, gotta get back on track here. The title of this video is Gear Doesn't Matter Until It Does. Now let's talk about that. So I wanted to share that little story with you because this topic is something that always bugged me. Everybody always says gear doesn't matter. Every beginner always says gear matters, and every expert who has hundreds of thousands worth of camera gear says gear doesn't matter. Here's what bugs me about this. The beginners who have like no experience, maybe used one camera in their life, one light, one microphone, hello, they're always like, gear matters. And these guys up here, these billionaires, gajillionaires with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of camera gear, these red cinema cameras are always like, nah, gear doesn't matter. And I see both sides here. I see both sides because I've been on the beginner side, and I see the other side because I'm like, I see you guys, you have these red cameras, you have these huge cinema cameras, and you're still using like your Canon R5. I don't know if R5 is like a good example. You know what I mean though? I see that, and I understand that. The thing that bothers me though, is that these guys with $100,000 worth of camera gear are always like, yeah, gear doesn't matter. So then why'd you buy the biggest and best gear? Cause you could? Cause I hate you. I understand it, like gear doesn't matter until it does. And this is kind of wrapping this into this. Gear doesn't matter as long as you know how to use it. And that's 100% true for the story of the light. But gear doesn't matter until it does, which is 100% true for the story of the microphone. I know how to use a microphone. I know how to set up a microphone. And it still turned out like shit because my microphone wasn't a good enough microphone to do the job that it needed to do. So, that's why I ordered so much camera gear. And you know what? You may have a different opinion. I think my dog just farted, bro. You may have a different opinion, and that's totally fine. I love hearing your guys' opinions on Sunday Rambles because they are kind of controversial every once in a while. Gear doesn't matter until it does. And I am a firm believer of this. If you know how to use the gear that you have, that's when gear starts to matter. If you know how to use the light, then you can upgrade the light because that's when gear matters. I noticed a complete here's an example. I noticed a huge difference between my Sony a7 III and my Sony a6500. Huge difference because I know how to use the camera. I set up the camera settings on both cameras. I set up the lighting, I did everything. And here's the difference side by side. The Sony a6500 looks much worse than the Sony a7 III. Why? Because gear matters. Because gear matters. You can make great films with cheap ass gear. Okay, I see YouTubers all the time. They're like, yeah, my main camera is Sony a6500. Becky and Chris do it. Nicholas Crystal does it. I completely get that until you upgrade and until you know how to use that camera. And then you see the difference. I see the difference. I saw the difference 110% with my lens. Guys, if you need an upgrade, get a lens. Here's the order of operations. Lens, camera, audio, lighting. If you're a videographer, a filmmaker. If you're a video person. If you're a photographer, lens, camera, lighting. You probably don't need the audio portion. I think. Actually, I don't know. Photographers, let me know. What do you think? Would it be lighting, camera, lens? Because you can do more with little on photo than you can with video. But that's a whole other Sunday Ramble tea. Okay, all right, let's wrap this up. This is getting kind of long. Gear doesn't matter until it does. Gear doesn't matter. Knowing how to use the gear that you have matters until it doesn't matter anymore. I am 100% firmly a believer in that. Gear does not matter until gear matters. And that's why we talk about it on the Sunday Rambles. Oh, I love filming these and I love being in the new studio. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I hope this doesn't look too blue. I can always just add some orange to the shadows. Could you imagine Gerken starts adding orange to the shadows? Guys, I have blue now. And then I just decided to paint the wall blue because I'm always adding blue to the shadows. So it's like, well, just paint the fucking wall blue. But if it's too blue, then I'm gonna have to add orange, and it's gonna be like, well, just whatever. Do I have anything else on this topic? I don't think so. Let me check my Notion. As always, my name is Gerken. Thanks you guys so much for watching this. If you have any suggestions on things if you have any topics that you would like me to talk about on Sunday Rambles, I'm always open, especially if they mean something to the community that we're creating here. Let me know your thoughts about this below. I always like hearing your comments, of course, on these Sunday Rambles, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. If you're new here, subscribe. If you don't want to, it's fine. I don't judge. Leave a like for the algorithm. Or don't. It's just a click of a button. I don't know. I don't do it though, so I can't blame people who don't, because I don't do it. Because it creates a playlist on YouTube. That's so annoying to me. Like, I don't want to see all of my liked videos, because sometimes I like a video just to like help them, you know? I don't know. I don't like it. So leave a like if you want to. If you don't because you hate the playlist like I do, fair enough. I love each and every one of you that watch these videos. I appreciate you guys so much. More than you know. I have nothing else for you. I'm gonna leave before this gets too long. So, much love to all of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Okay. I don't know, I want to film another one, but I also want to edit, so we'll just edit.